Hey there, how's everyone doing tonight? So, we are having brats for dinner tonight. I cut up some potatoes to do our own fries, and those are in the oven on our bar stone. And, because the bar stones, they cook them the best. Even your frozen french fries will cook a lot better and stuff on the bar pan than, stoneware than a regular pan. So we're using our double burner grill pan because it's like stupid hot outside, and I don't feel like having my husband stand out there and sweat his butt off.
Thank you.
He is actually running the grill inside. So let me flip around here so you can see what we're doing. So I chopped up some peppers and some onions because brats are always better with peppers and onions. And then you can see our brats there. And there is my chef. So you want to tell us a little bit what you like about the double burner grill pan?
Yeah, so you can use this for a lot of different things. The versatility alone is really worth the money that you're going to pay for this. But you can make paninis. So, if you're used to going to, your favorite Panera or Panini store or whatever, make them at home. You know what the ingredients are in them. They're fresh, and it saves you money in the grocery store from going out to eat. For brats, I really like these, and the same thing goes for fajitas. If you're making fajitas or you're making brats, and you like onions and peppers, for brats, you like onions, peppers, and mushrooms, it's a one-stop shop. Nothing's falling through the grill grates. You're in the house where it's cool. You just use 2 burners on your stove. This works on an electric stove. This one does not work on induction. But I put in the back all of my vegetables. They're cooking at the same time as your brats. You're not using a couple of different pans. And so it really is a time saver. It really gets everything done at the same time, and I'm really meticulous about timing on my meal to make sure everything comes out at the same time and hot. And then it's really easy. You don't have to keep going from pan to pan when you're cooking. The other thing I like is it has this really neat pour spout. So if you're cooking anything that has a lot of fat or grease in it, like bacon or pork products, sausage, it's going to run down off the little grill marks, and then when you're done, you can just pour it out of your pour spout, and it pours right out. So super versatile. I'm not using the presses, but you can buy the grill pan with the presses. That's what you would use to make your paninis. I've even used the presses to make quesadillas. Just use your imagination. If there's something that you would normally cook on the grill, you can definitely do it here. When it's 20 degrees outside in the wintertime, I grill in the house. When it's 100 degrees outside in the summertime, I grill in the house. So I hope you would consider this, and I hope it works as good for you as it does for me.
So why would you recommend putting the veggies on the back burner, above the back burner?
Well, in this case, my back burner is the smaller burner. I can control the temperature better, and so I put the veggies in first in a really hot pan, and then it gets a nice little sear on them, and then I move them to the back. I can turn the back burner down as low as I want once they start to caramelize, and then still keep the front burner, which is the larger burner, hot. So if your stove is set up differently, you may want to consider a different way of doing this and use the larger burner. But I put the protein on the larger burner. I put the vegetables on the smaller burner.
Any recommendations for your protein whenever you're grilling?
Whenever I'm grilling out, or whenever I'm grilling
either.
This? So if you're buying brats at your local store, I like to soak them in beer overnight. Definitely marinate your protein. But like if you're making fajitas in here, literally you can put everything in here, sprinkle some fajita or taco seasoning over it, and then it's all done right here in your pan.
Taking it out. Well, we usually take ours out and let it come up to room temperature, don't we?
We do. So when you're cooking anything at all, you're grilling on a grill outside or you're cooking in a pan, or on the grill pan, you should always take your protein out at least a half an hour to 45 minutes ahead of time to bring it up to room temperature.
You can see some of the grill marks coming on those vegetables.
So the reason you want to bring your protein up to room temperature is it cooks more evenly. And so you're going to cook your proteins and you're not going to get a still red in the middle. Like if you want medium well or medium done protein like brats, I don't want them to be rare. You really want them to be cooked through, and you want the whole thing to come up to room temperature. For steaks, it's really important to get a nice medium rare steak by taking your steaks out ahead of time so that they can come up to room temperature, because then you get the nice sear on the outside, the middle gets cooked to a nice warm but not hot, and it still stays medium rare.
So these brats may look a little different to you than the Johnsonville, and that's because these are actually homemade by this man here. So we don't really buy beef. He's a hunter, so we do venison is our red meat, and these are actually venison brats that we're having. So if you have any questions on the double burner grill pan, let me know. It's actually in our monthly special for July for the hosts to be able to get it 60% off. Every single month we have a different exclusive special strictly for our hosts, and it's on top of all the other host benefits. And you know, it's a great way to get you know, the higher dollar things for lower cost. And you know, you can always do a party here on Facebook. You could do a actual cooking party if you're local to me and stuff. I do travel down to Newport News or up to the Harrisburg, PA area as well to do parties, because I have a place to stay in those areas. And my family likes to see me, so it's a win-win for all around. But let me know any questions that you have on our cookware or the tongs that Philip was using and stuff, and I will be happy to answer them. I hope everyone's having a great evening, and we are probably going to be eating dinner in about 15 minutes. So I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching.